my name is Alexis, and I am currently a senior in high school, and I am going to be sharing my experience from high school all the way into medical school and to becoming a doctor. So I want to be a surgeon, I believe. I'm not really sure like what type of surgeon, or even if I want to be a surgeon for sure, but that's so interesting to me, and I feel like it'd be something different and experiences that are new every day. That's why I really want to do it, and like I also really like helping people, and I love like all types of science, which that's another thing. Like, it's my senior year of high school, and I am taking classes that I don't even need to take just because I'm so interested in them, and I know it's what I want to do with my future. So that's what I'm doing. This channel is going to be based around that, and I'm also going to be showing like all the stuff in my senior year, the activities that we do, the prom that we have, or my graduation. If I have a graduation party, I'll show that too, and just stuff like that. I know that when I do go to college, I want to double major in biology and chemistry, just because I'm really good at chemistry. I'm not the best, but I'm good at it and I understand it, and biology is interesting to me, so that's why I want to do that. And then I also want to minor in foreign language. That way I can interact with, if I do become a doctor, I can interact with all types of patients who don't speak English. If they speak Spanish, I'm pretty fluent in Spanish. I can speak to them. And if I decide to learn another language, I'll do that. But I just really want to be able to help people, and that's why I want to document my entire I just went blank. That's why I want to document my entire experience from senior year of high school all the way until medical school and becoming a doctor. And hopefully it will help some of you guys out there, maybe, or someone who's in college wanting to go into the medical field, or even people who want to not just be a doctor but be an RN, NP, anything like that. That way everybody can see a look into how it is becoming a doctor, or becoming a radiologist, or a nurse practitioner, or physical therapy assistant, just anything like that. I just hope that this helps anybody who wants to go into the medical field, and I also get to share my memories and my life experiences as I go through the way, so I can always look back on them and know that I'm helping somebody, hopefully. Excuse me. So this, like, I hope it's, y'all don't ever see me struggle, but if y'all do, I look a mess. My hair needs to be washed. I kind of straightened it out, but not really. Y'all will see my experiences. So next Saturday I have this thing. It's called a Determined to be a Doctor, and next week is the meeting, I guess. So I'll kind of share that whole experience, but basically what it is a group of high school students, maybe college students, I can't be sure though, but it's a group of high school students who are in a group that you have to be accepted into, and it's just a group that kind of familiarizes you with the medical field. So it's like giving a look into what you will be doing. And also, and I either want to focus on the brain, the heart, or the eyes, because it's the most interesting to me. Like, the brain, I feel like, is very extremely hard, just because it's so sensitive and it holds, you know, all of your life basically. And your eyes, just because, you know, that's also another sensitive part, because if you mess up, there goes a person's vision, or there goes their color sensory, or, you know, stuff like that. And the heart, I think it's a pretty risky field, but not as risky as the brain, just because, you know, there's so many ways that, you know, you can replace the heart now. I think that's what made me decide I wanted to be a doctor. Was I saw this video on Instagram a while ago, showing what a heart in a box looked like. That's literally what it was called in the caption, a heart in a box. And it was, the description was like, a heart in a box that will be transplanted into a patient who needs a heart transplant. And I just kept looking at it, and saw that, like, you know, it kept pumping even though it was outside of the human body. And I feel like it was really amazing that doctors can do that and know how to do it and have learned and experimented on how to do it. And people are letting them experiment on it. And I think that's one of the things that really interests me, just because you have to be very strong to be able to do that. Strong-minded, physically strong, in order to do that to somebody that, you know, you hope you can fix and help. But if you have to live with the fact that if you can't, you can't. But hopefully you can. I hope that makes sense. But I know another person that really helped me decide to be a doctor was America on here. She is a 4th year medical student this year. Oh, my bad. She's a 4th year medical student, and she's very interesting. Like, she shows what it takes to be in medical school and how hard it is and how time consuming and the sacrifices you have to make, which I am prepared to do, I believe. I think that I'm strong enough to do it. I believe that I am strong enough to do it, and I hope that, you know, God gives me the strength to do it. And I hope that He gives me the strength to help others know their path and what it takes to be in medical school, even being in college. So I hope that He gives everybody the strength in order to do this.